What's up, everybody? This is Nintendo Ninja here, and this is my first ever Let's Play. I am so happy. I want to dance and sing. Really, no, I don't. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the dice rolling with the first ever Mario Party ever. I thought it appropriate to start with my first ever Let's Play with the first ever Mario Party, which was one of my favorite games growing up. You know, I was really why I chose to do this and why I chose to use the N64 was really because the N64 is my favorite system ever. My favorite system of all time. I grew up with the N64. I was raised with it. I guess you could say that, but yeah, I mean, to me, the N64 tops the Wii. You know, but I'm sure a lot of you would agree with me on that, because I'm sure a lot of you out there was raised with the N64, raised playing the N64 like me. I mean, I actually have so many games on the N64, and so many plans for Let's Plays on the N64. I mean, look at Toad, he's just so happy, he's freaking out, see? You know. Because back then, I mean, back then when I was growing up, the N64 practically, you know, just blew everyone's mind. Everyone's just like, oh, whoa, it's 3D, you know, what is this technology? But, you know. And also, I just wanted to point out all the games on it. Not all of them, you know, like that'd just be like a 30-minute video, but like Diddy Kong Racing and Mario Kart, Mario 64 and Kirby 64. I mean, and these were all the games that I grew up with. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but I wasn't, you know, raised with, you know, Call of Duty or Gears of War or something like that. I'm not saying those games are bad. I'm just saying I'm not into those kind of games. You know, actually, the funny thing is, the only first-person shooter I have is 007 GoldenEye, and I've heard a lot of good things about that game too. Of course, I suck on that game, but you know. Let me go ahead and introduce myself. I am Nintendo Ninja, and which the name actually has a funny background, or it has an interesting background story, but I can get to that in another video. And also, I wanted to say that I've been blessed by God with the ability to draw, and I've actually drawn my own character for this channel, my own sort of like my own mascot, kind of like Mario to Nintendo. That was kind of a weird thing to say, but because you know, Nintendo Ninja. But anyway, let's start with Mario Party 1998. Yeah, on my practice run I actually lost miserably as me being Mario, and that's why DK's in front. In this case, my position would probably be Wario, but let's go ahead and let me show you around Mushroom Village. Alright, let's go start with the bank, which holds not only your coins and stars, but items that you buy from the shop.
We've got our items here. Do you want to use them?
Sure. Alright, this is the item vault. And all the items that are transparent I am using. And this is, I'll go ahead and start from top to bottom, but this is the coin box, which is what you get at the beginning of the game. And there's the lucky box, which it gives 10% interest of all the coins that you win. You know, it kind of just throws in 9, 10, 15 coins, depending on how much coins you get. It gives 10% interest. But and this is the casino box, which I will not use. I don't even know why I bought it, but yeah. It basically, you bet your coins with double. You either get double or half of what you actually collected. So I really don't want to do that. I'm not big on gambling. I really don't like gambling. I don't support it. But this is the warp block and the event block. With the event block, you either get one of three things. You either get a Boo, Koopa Troopa, or Bowser. Which I used to think, I actually thought before you got a Toad, but no, that's in Mario Party 3, I think. I don't know about 2, but anyway, if you get a Boo, you have the ability to steal someone's coins, or but stars as well. With the Koopa Troopa, he actually runs to you and gives you between, I think, 10 or 20, I think 20 coins. And if you get a Bowser, you lose things. But with the warp block, it randomly appears and you randomly get picked. Either you get placed to where the person who hit the warp block originally was, and you basically switch places with them. And it can either be a really good thing or a really bad thing. So this is the plus block and minus block. The plus block, you get any number of coins that is on the dice block, like in this case 1. If you were to get 1 on the dice block, or 10, you get 10 coins, or 1 coin. And with the minus block, it does the exact opposite. It'll take coins of how many of the amount of that's on the dice block. And the speed and slow block is it has the numbers between 8 and 10 that you get in how many spaces you step on, and this is 1 to 3. Now this is the credits, which I'll show later at the very end of the Let's Play, and that's the item vault. Now as you can see, I already have 100 stars, and I've already beat the game. I'm just going to play every single stage one after the other. I'm not gonna delete my file, which is where you can do at the option house. But this is the mushroom bank. Whoops, sorry, this is the mushroom shop. I'm sorry.
Would you like to buy any items?
No, not really, because these 2 items right here are the only 2 items that are actually up there, which is I'm never going to buy these, because it basically does no Koopa and no Boo. And Boos, as I said earlier, you have the ability to steal. He can steal your coins or your stars. And what's interesting in this game, stealing coins is free, but in all the other Mario Party games, it costs 5 coins. So, which is why this game has a special place in my heart, because there's so many things about this game. Like, this game has 8 stages, when all the others don't. This has the most stages of any Mario Party game so far. I don't know about Mario Party 9, which is coming out soon, but this has the most so far. And no Koopa, as you can see, Koopa Troopa won't appear on the map, but this won't work on some maps. And even though it won't work on some maps, I'm still never gonna buy it. I'll probably buy it just to get 100%, but that's about it. And this is the minigame house.